Tatum, a screen on Hero. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Erik Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all three levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us. Great work, Allie. Thanks. Beyond the arc. And Hero grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The outside leaner. Misses off the right iron.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well. We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Burks. Hero outside. Here's Ware. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside White. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. On the wing, Holiday takes a 3. The shot no good. Heat trail by 7. Here's Ware to halt the run. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Holiday passes to Brown. He drops it from range.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Hero against Holiday. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And there's so many plays where Jrue Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
Miami making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called. Whether it's center or forward, it doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Here's Tatum. Miami making their last shot. Outside, Brown from deep three-point range. And it's Miami with a rebound. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, they get a hand on it. Holiday against Robinson. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Spins to the paint. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Hero, no good. And here's Boston. They're on a 17-6 run. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Kornet checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Kornet, and he goes in for the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Pritchard. Brown, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
A different look for Miami. Jovic, he's checked in for Love. Anderson comes in for Adebayo. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Mitchell. Craig is checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. Tries it from the top of the key. That one a little long.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Heat trail by 14. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Penalty. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. 2.
And he makes a first. And so Tatum nails both of them. Miami has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Anderson finds Hero. Out to the right wing. Horford with a steal. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Craig. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
They've got Kyle Anderson. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Craig passes to Pritchard. Horford inside. Anderson's there, and Horford gets it to go. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
Yeah, and Al can hit a jump shot, but man, down low, he's tough.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Pritchard. Again, Boston.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Hero with it. Fires away from way outside. And Craig pulls it down. Celtics lead by 20. Pass to Pritchard. The three. Knocks down the long J. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. Here's Ware. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. Highsmith has checked in for Anderson.
Second team foul. Now in the game, number 24, Haywood Highsmith.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Robinson can't hit. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Porzingis. Rebound Miami.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Burke's no good.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Tatum. The rebound by Burks. Miami's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Hero, no good. Boston on offense. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Porzingis has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Ooh, an open look for Hero, and he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Heat trail by 21. Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, B.A. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Now here's Porzingis. He's guarded closely. Pass to Pritchard, 6 to shoot. Porzingis in the post. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Highsmith. Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Outside Burks. Now Adebayo. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Miami shooting their first free throw tonight. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. And we have seen Andrew Wiggins step up as the second best player on a title team. But it's all about his consistency, Brent.
Well, Andrew Wiggins' role, I believe, changed last year. A little in and out of the lineup for Andrew, and the changes around him have not been ideal. I hope that he embraces whatever it is that the coaching staff wants him to lock in this year, because as a two-way player, Andrew Wiggins is still very capable.
Here's Brown, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Heat trail by 21. And here's Mitchell. The kick out to Wiggins. And there's the screen. Burks for three. Gets the three ball to go. Burks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Brown. Holiday from long range. The rebound by Burks. Miami has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Now Mitchell. No made baskets yet. There's the three. And again, Miami with a triple.
You love how eager Wiggins is to involve his teammates. That's a nice assist.
Pass to Brown. And here's Porzingis. Back to Brown. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Burks. He's guarded by White. From deep, Mitchell. Boston pulls it in. Holiday's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown finds Porzingis. Out to the wing. Inside. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot is up. Burks no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to White. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Shoots over Wiggins. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 12, Torrey Craig.
Here's Ware. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Ware's got 6.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And so it's the Boston Celtics up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word.
For the fan, half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. So sorry. Give it up for our contestant.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Porzingis, that falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
Hero, no good. Boston leading by 17. Porzingis finds Tatum. The kick out to White. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, this is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
Brown can't hit. Heat trail by 14. Pass to Hero. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 10.
And Hero demonstrating his confidence. That range looks limitless.
Brown finds Tatum. Now here's White, defended by Burks. To the inside, here's Porzingis. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Hero outside. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
This close to the rim, Wiggins can make it look pretty effortless. He just pops it in.
Here's White. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Hero for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Burks. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in for White. On defense, the Celtics. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
The Heat on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 8.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Pass to Adebayo. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
So much talk about being undrafted out of college. How about Duncan Robinson and how far he's taking his abilities?
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Burks no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the inside. Here's Pritchard. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Robinson. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Celtics lead by 7. Pass to Tatum. Over Adebayo. The rebound by Burks. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Now Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Here's Tatum. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Anderson's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Hero. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Celtics lead by 4. Pass to Brown. Here's Pritchard. Back to Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. Miami has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. The 3 from Mitchell gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Horford outside. Horford gets it done inside.
I like that Al right there just got a great angle and he finished strong.
Heat trail by 6. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. This will be his third trip to the free throw line. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Mitchell. He has 6. The 3-ball on target from range. Larson's got his first 3 points of the game.
One part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Here's Brown. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Larson with the bucket.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. He carried them back into this ball game. It's all tied. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Tyler Hero. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Horford. Tries again. Oh, look at Horford. Staying active inside.
And man, that activity on the boards, that's the key. Horford in there gets an easy second chance opportunity.
Pulls it. Hero, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Horford inside. Can't cash it in from close range. Anderson passes to Hero. Outside Robinson. No one near him. Boston pulls it in. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Craig. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and An ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Pass to Anderson. Anderson with a screen. Robinson for three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. To the paint. Here's Anderson. From down in the low post, it goes. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
And Tyler Hero with another great look, just understanding where his teammates are.
So for Miami, Kevin Love's checked in for Anderson. Jaquez comes in for Highsmith. And it's Burks in for Robinson. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Hauser. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Burks passes to Love. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hero with the bucket.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Inside, here's Burks. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Heat lead by 1. Cornette passes to Tatum. And Hero grabs the board. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Larson. Three-pointer. A rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Craig. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Alec Burks.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. 4th quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
The kick out to White. Back to Cornette. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
All right, I think he's showing off now, but I'll tell you what, that's impressive.
Burks against White. Here's Ware. And a two-handed jam! Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. And it's Tatum missing.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Tatum on the drive. Misses from close range.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Free throw line jumper. And there's Hero on the assist from Adebayo. And it's a 3-point Miami lead.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Here's Brown. And the shot no good, a bit short. Miami has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Porzingis with a screen on Hero. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's where, defended by Porzingis. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Here's Tatum. And it's good. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Back to Wiggins. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice D from Brown. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero outside. With the fadeaway. And it's Ware missing. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Three seconds left in the fourth. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
17 seconds left in the game. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going. Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Now here's Hero, the core of this team. Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at center, locking down the middle. To the inside, Ware. Oh, and a beautiful feed. He leads to a monster jam.
So many things that Adebayo does as a big man, but it's that passing skill that really separates him.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Well, the Heat's shooting around 44%. Not bad. Back to Adebayo. Right at the free throw line. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Boston's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. They get the rebound. There's Tatum with the 3. The shot comes out.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Ware. Tries a 10-footer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now.
First team foul.
For Boston, they've gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Outside White. Brown passes to White. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Right side Burks. Pass to Hero. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
Burks against White. Inside. White gets it to go.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Hero for three. It's hauled in by White. Boston leading by 3. Here's Holiday. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Pass to Wiggins. Takes the 3. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Porzingis finds White. It falls!
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Wiggins. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. The free throw drops for Wiggins.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. The kick out to White. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Down low. Adebayo with a steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Burks on the take. And he buries it.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul. 2.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Here's Tatum. From deep. He's off from 3. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but hard alley, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.